Okay, so before I introduce our next guest, I did want to do a quick little shout out to Lupita Reyes, who is with Verizon Foundation and a board member. Lupita, so happy that you're here with us this evening. And to Elva Lima from Verizon Wireless, you are a true advocate. Both of you are tremendous advocates for the cause, and we appreciate both of you being here very, very much. So we're so pleased to have with us tonight a longtime supporter of domestic violence prevention and awareness in the Washington, D.C. area. Regional President for Verizon Wireless, Mike Majorana, I hope I said that right, Majorana, is responsible for sales and operations for Maryland, D.C., and Virginia. Mike's 20-year career with the company has also provided him with front row seat for the Verizon's long-standing commitment to serving the domestic violence community. His team has provided funding support to hundreds of organizations and programs that assist thousands and thousands of survivors. Additionally, he executes the company's Hope Line program, which converts no longer used cell phones into funding to support the needs of survivors in this region. I know, isn't that a great program? Before Mike speaks, here's a short video about Verizon's new entrepreneurial training program for survivors. Let's take a look.
So about a year and a half ago, we started a program which awarded grants to domestic violence survivors to help them build small businesses or home-based businesses. The thinking was that most of these women had to overcome the cycle of violence, and from this, learn the skills needed to really get a small business up and running. Help them become financially independent, as well as add more stability into their lives.
In 2004, I was in a domestic violence incident with an ex-boyfriend of mine. He came to my housing development where I lived at in Brooklyn, and we were fighting, we were arguing, and a lot of things that went on in our relationship, and I wanted the relationship to end. So instead of him saying, "Let it be over," he pulls out a revolver and he shoots me in the back of my head.
To date, we've awarded over 14 grants equaling over $57,000, and now we're going to take it a step further to really provide the business skills training needed for these women to be successful.
We're very happy to be participating in this Verizon grant and are working in partnership with Equinox behind the scenes to be able to put together a very solid program that will give the domestic violence survivors all of the skills that they need to start their own business.
Equinox is going to be there every step of the way with these women, and we're going to help them break the barriers that they might have towards success and starting their own business.
Some of the courses would enable students to learn how to establish their own business, write a business plan, learn the fiscal aspects that are kind of behind the scenes when you're running your own business, whether you have to order things or account for things, do the financial aspect of things.
This is a really terrific example of Verizon, a private sector company, stepping in to fill a need for people who have survived domestic violence and now want to move on and create their own opportunities. And so this program will help fill that gap and grow economic development in New York State.
The women are going to be empowered in this experience because they're going to see that they have the skills and the abilities to make a success of their lives. They have it. They own it for themselves.
Through that, I have built my website for my business. I have wrote a business plan that took a very long time, but I think it's because all of the things that I went through in my past, it pushed me to be better and to strive better. And the Verizon Wireless Entrepreneurship Grant really helped me catapult to a different level. So I feel that from 2004, I was a different person, but 2012, I'm a better person.
Please help me welcome Mike Majorana.
Good evening, everyone. Thanks so much for having me. I'm extremely proud to be able to represent our company in such an important cause. We celebrate all of you in this room today for the steadfast progress you continue to make to put an end to the cycle of violence. You certainly have created an environment where advocates can share promising and proven practices. And I'd like you to know that you're not alone in that effort to end this terrible violence. For more than a decade, we've championed the effort to end domestic violence. The Verizon Foundation mobilizes our philanthropic resources to address the needs of communities that we serve worldwide. In 2011 alone, we made $66 million in grants and contributed 670,000 volunteer hours to the cause. Thank you. As we remain committed to driving meaningful change so that individuals and families can live safe and healthy lives. As a company, we recognize that to eradicate domestic violence, we need to engage all segments of society. We also recognize the need to continue to find new and innovative ways to reach people. Male prevention is our newest focus, and it complements our continuing outreach. Thank you. And support for programs targeting the needs of women and children, educating teens and young adults about the hallmarks of healthy dating relationships, and helping female victims achieve economic independence through entrepreneurship grants, as you saw in the little video. Most recently, we've been engaging men actively to promote respect and equality and to educate them on how to speak out and help prevent the violence. Through our Training Camps for Life, a partnership with the NFL Players Association, we have reached more than 4,100 students across the country. NFL players from many teams have rallied around this cause to encourage teens to commit themselves to healthy relationships. We've also teamed up with James Brown, the host of NFL Today, to put a national spotlight on promoting respect and equality as the ultimate end to domestic violence. Additionally, and to date, we've awarded more than $20 million in grants to nonprofit organizations that focus on prevention programs throughout the United States. As you know, we are a technology company committed to giving back to the communities we serve. We know that technology provides new ways of thinking about social issues and tools for solving them. We're proud of our efforts to plant the seeds of innovation and cultivate the creative thinking needed to address the issue of violence moving forward, and we plan to continue to partner with you and others continuing this great work. We thank the National Network to End Domestic Violence as well as Global Network of Women's Shelters for their commitment to people and communities. We look forward to continuing the support of these vital programs in 2012 through the power of our technology and philanthropy. And as our Verizon credo states, we are good corporate citizens. We share our success with the community to make the world in which we work better than it was yesterday. You can expect us to continue to deliver that well into the future. As regional president for this terrific market, I'm so pleased to be able to again be with you here tonight. We hope that you emerge from these last several days even further engaged, enlightened, and energized to meet our collective challenges. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful conference and safe travels home. Thank you.
Thank you again, Mike, and thank you to our partners at Verizon and Verizon Wireless. I feel like you guys have been there every step of the way, and none of this would have been possible without you. So thank you all so very, very much.